We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Have you heard of the story of the Great One and their descendants? Worshipped and adored by many in the past, and claimed to be from a race entirely different from humans, claimed to be immortal. These descendants, born with a body that aged slower than a human, horns on their head, and scales across their bodies, were treated as gods and demigods. But as centuries go by, the world, the people, slowly shift their attention to themselves, making sure they make ends meet and less on the Great One. That caused all of the descendants on Earth to go into hiding and seemingly never seen or spoken of again. However, there was one particular descendant wandering around the lands of a cyberpunk city, lost, ignored by humans and robots alike, and orphaned at birth. She was somehow noticed and taken in by the godfather of an undisclosed mafia family. Adopting the Dawn surname, she was given the name Kou Amashita. Nobody within the mafia asked any questions of where she came from or what she is. They only care about profit and loyalty within the group. Or perhaps they were too scared to ask. As for the young descendant, she did what she was told, killing off rival gang members, getting the goods transported, and expanding her family's turf, thus allowing her to slowly rise through the ranks and become the godfather's most trusted lieutenant. And before the citizens knew it, the city they all reside in was under the rule of this mafia family. The godfather being the city's underground leader, and everyone in the family integrated into its government by becoming proper government officials, forcing the old officials to retire. A mafia princess, the lieutenant, was tasked with the job of being its overseer. With its new leaders, the city was thrown into chaos. Every human and android were arguing against each other, fighting amongst themselves and against the mafia. The newly appointed overseer brought up the idea of creating two comforting figures or idols for the masses to redirect their attention to, so it will prevent any possible threats as the mafia continue to rule over the city. Perhaps you're familiar with the story of the Ankle Twins? Well, let's save that story for another time. With the Civil War threats resolved for the time being, the adopted daughter of the Dawn soon took over the Dawn's seat. Old age was, for better or for worse, getting to the Dawn. Ever since then, she has spent most of her time juggling her usual mafia duties, making sure her mechanical children are functioning properly with her engineers, and overseeing the city. But now, with some free time on her hands, she wanted to show herself to the world.